Money flows to where it is courted, managed, and well utilized. There are underlying principles as to how to do this well. Sam Afemike, in this discussion on value for money, unveils time-tested and practical steps to pursuing and achieving value for money for resources deployed. Sam Afemike is a chartered accountant and a business transparency, value for money strategist and consultant. Sam is also an author with over 40 years post-qualification experience across Africa and Europe.
Welcome to Value for Money Broadcast with Sam Afemike. In this episode, we'll be examining the concept of doing more with less as a rationale for value for money. Over the years, I have worked with many companies from SMEs to multinationals in different industries to support them in the pursuit of value for money for resources that they've expended. I've come to the conclusion that the principles of value for money are applicable not only to companies but to individuals and the public sector. Since we announced the plan to commence these broadcasts about a week ago, there has been a buzz over my social media handles indicating tremendous interest. This is highly welcomed. I am confident that people will pick up useful tips on doing more with less in the course of these discussions. Resources are scarce and shrinking, a situation that has been compounded by COVID-19 pandemic. For example, if you want to buy a car, you will not be able to take your children on holidays. If a company builds an assembly line, they will not have the resources to build staff quarters, which the union has advocated over many years. If government builds a highway, they will not have the money to build the ultramodern hospitals. So you can see, because resources are scarce, we make choices every day. Matching scarce resources to needs is the essence of satisfaction, happiness, and creation of wealth. Remember the frequently quoted Mikoba principle. Mr. Mikoba advised David Copperfield that if your annual income is £20 and you spend £19, 10 shillings and 6 pence, the result is happiness. But if your annual income is £20 and you spend £20 and 6 pence, the result is misery. So, the Mikoba's principle is an admission that we must spend wisely. Regrettably, in most cases, resources are misallocated and misapplied as a result of poor value for money focus, thereby making it absolutely impossible to obtain value, leading to considerable misery. And we see this misery all around us. We see low and reduced productivity in individuals and companies. We see failed and failing companies. We see increasing poverty, unemployment, deteriorating infrastructure, and painfully falling standard of living. Value for money misfocus is therefore a problem for individuals, corporate organizations, and government. It is imperative, therefore, that we all change this and continuously strive to optimize resources. Many think that the choice between reducing output, which is the quantity, is to reduce quality. And value for money dictates that this should not be so. Value for money challenges us to strive to do more with less, which is the topic of this discussion. How do we do more with less? And that's what we want to start to learn and to discuss. So the series of Value for Money broadcasts is meant to help guide us to apply our resources so as to achieve this. Judicious use of inputs and improved processes are what is required to generate higher output. For this to happen, we require information on price, quantity, and quality to enable us to make the right choice. As I said earlier, choices are what we make in the light of scarce resources. Value for money is obtained when we are happy with the choice that we have made within those parameters. We therefore say that value for money is achieved at a point where we maximize satisfaction from our application of scarce resources. You can imagine clearly, as you see it every day, a successful commercial product provides satisfaction within the parameters of price, quantity, and quality. Then we say that there is value for money from it. Otherwise, one will not buy it. No one will buy it. Generally, value for money is obtaining maximum benefit from available resources. Or, put differently, spending less, spending well, and spending wisely. Remember Mr. Bikoba, spending wisely. And that is what enables us to achieve maximum benefit. At times we call it best value. Value for money is therefore a call to do more with less. The question is, can we optimize output in a world of scarce resources? Of course, yes, you can, if you apply value for money principles. Please do watch out for the next episode. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching this episode of Value for Money with Sir Afemike. Please connect with Sir Afemike on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Direct all inquiries to info@sirafemike.com. Telephone number +234 81 84 92 2710.